So apparently, this crypto bro gives a server a $3,000 tip on a $13 bill at a Pennsylvania restaurant. So a diner who had invested into cryptocurrency gave a server at a Pennsylvania restaurant a whopping $3,000 tip on a $13 bill, according to a new report. By the way, her eyelashes are crazy. When out of town patron Eric Smith recently paid for a stromboli at Alfredo's Cafe in Scranton, he surprised waitress Marina Lambert with a generous gratuity, CNN reported Sunday. When the time came to pay his check, Lambert came into my office with tears in her eyes and shaking, stating a customer was leaving her a $3,000 tip on his $13.25 bill. Matt Martini, a manager at the establishment, told the outlet in a statement. The beneficiary of the customer's largesse, who had worked at the restaurant for about 2 years, told a local publication that she was touched by the gesture. It really meant a lot to me because everyone's going through stuff. It really touched my heart. I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock, Lambert said, according to the local TV station WNEP. She also recalled that staff initially wasn't convinced that the gratuity, delivered on June 16th, was above board. We ran his card and everything went through. We took his ID and took pictures of everything, Lambert reportedly explained. They waited a little bit to make sure it was legit and went through, and it ended up being real. Zachary Jacobson, a manager at the family owned restaurant, told CNN that Smith was a Pennsylvania native involved in cryptocurrency who wanted to give back to the community. The generous customer wrote "Tips for Jesus" on his receipt in an apparent reference to the anonymous Instagram account Tips for Jesus, which showcases unusually large gratuities left for servers at restaurants across the country, according to Jacobson. Former PayPal executive Jack Selby has for years been suspected of driving the trend. I'm happy to see that people are giving back, Jacobson said. According to the outlet, it's a very hard industry to be involved in, especially during COVID. It's good to know there's still good people out there, the manager reportedly added. It helped her out a lot. And here's the thing, right? I think it's amazing to see people who are doing much better financially doing some sort of generous thing here and there, like something like this, because I like this way of giving way more than directly giving money to like charities. Because a lot of the money that you give to charities, maybe like the majority of it, doesn't actually go to the cause, it actually goes to the infrastructure of the actual charity. So of the person like giving like the $3,000 tip to this, waitress, she's probably getting the full $3,000 tip, depending on how the restaurant is actually set up. Which means this $3,000 tip, if she does get that full amount, could have so much more impact on her individual life, right? Because maybe she's living paycheck to paycheck and she needs like $1,500 to pay off like a credit card bill or like a student loan payment or like a final payment so that she could finally end up basically being not underwater anymore. Or maybe she's just like trying to get her first $1,000, $2,000 for like an emergency fund, right? Or maybe she needs some money so that she could maybe take her kids out to like actually enjoy life, you know, once a while kind of thing, right? So this is just something to think about. Sometimes giving back in a more specific way like this can do or can go much further in terms of its effect, right? If you want to learn how to get out of debt and master your money, go to 40inbox.com.